What happened to the Uber app in San Francisco? What up, internet world? It's your boy Jermaine back with another video. So I'm making this video. Someone literally tipped $100. Like, if you go to the bottom of this video, like by that download button, there's this button where you can hit donations. So he literally donated $100. They want to know if you can still make money with UberEats, because this person wants to move to San Francisco from another location. So I'm just gonna break this down real fast. So the rule of thumb to make money on UberEats in San Francisco, Uber or UberEats, is got to be some sort of event going on. Because if it's an event going on, you're gonna make some more money, right? When I mean an event going on, I'm not talking about a concert down the street. I'm talking about like a baseball game or a football game, right? I've definitely noticed on days that there is a baseball game, things are a lot busier. And the reason why things are a lot busier is because traffic is horrendous. Remember how the city over the past couple of years, the city has got rid of a lot of parking spots, and they've also reduced a lot of streets from like 3 lanes to 2 lanes. Well, guess what? When cars come back to the city, it makes the traffic like crazy, like everywhere. So if you're trying to make money, if you work on a gang day, it's gonna be better than if you work like a normal Tuesday or a normal Wednesday. Something else to throw out there. Last week I worked, and it was a couple good days, right? It was a couple days where I work and I made good money. Also, another way to define a good day is if you're moving around a lot. If you accept the order and you are on the way to drop, if you accept the order and you're on the way to drop that order off and you've already received another order, right? That's a good day to work. That's how you know that, it's a good day, you're making money. A bad day is when it takes you 30 minutes to accept the order, okay? And then after you accept the order, you go drop that order off, and then you still don't have an order, right? You're waiting another 20 minutes to accept the next order. That's a slow day. But today, let me tell you about today. Today has been horrible. Like, I've had the app on for like 3 hours, and I remember 2 requests came in, and I turned down both of those requests because both of those requests were $4, right? And they're also really, really close, but they're both $4, okay? Earlier today, I was out, and I picked up one order, and as I was leaving the restaurant, because it was like 5 people like waiting outside the restaurant, on their bikes with their helmets on and stuff like that, they were like, "Oh, what app are you on? Did you get an order? What app are you on?" And I was like, "Oh, this is Uber." And they're like, "Oh, yeah. I haven't got any orders, bro. Like, I haven't got any orders in like 2 hours." And then another dude was telling me, "Oh, I've been out here for like 5 hours and I've only made $50. When this dude said he's been out here for 5 hours and only made $50, I kind of started to think like, yo, it must be pretty dead out here. Now, for the most part, another thing to notice if it's dead, if you're ever out doing deliveries and you just see a lot of delivery people just sitting around on a bike, or just sitting around, or if you just see lots of delivery people hanging out, that's an indication that it's slow. That's an indication that it's slow. Otherwise, they would be moving around, they'd be running. From what I'm starting to hear from some delivery people, if it's a busy day, you work all day. That's what I'm starting to hear from some people. If it's busy, if you wake up in the morning and you're getting orders, you just work all day. Because the next day, it might be like crazy slow. That's what I've noticed last week. Last week, I definitely had a couple good days where like I was jamming, had some good orders coming in. And then it got to a point of, it just slowed down. It wasn't busy. We also have to think about a couple other things that are going on that could be very bad for the gig economy. Inflation. Okay. We got to think about inflation here, because prices are going up all across the board. And not only are prices going up, people are starting to lose jobs here. It's something that they're not really talking about too much in the media because they don't want people to freak out. But like, people are slowly starting to lose jobs. And I would only guess that this situation may not get better before it gets worse. So these are just some harsh realities to think about if you are looking to move here. Things are definitely getting more and more expensive, and the gig economy it's still there. You can make money with it, but it's getting to be more so miss instead of hit or miss. It's becoming a lot more misses. Now, who knows? Next week could be a completely different scenario. Also next week the days are a little bit different. This week, people just had to pay rent a couple days ago, and I've always noticed in the gig economy, whenever it's close to the first of the month, it's not the busiest, it's not the best time to work, right? A couple days before the first, a couple days after the first. It's usually not the best time to work, unless it's in the middle of the summer and there's lots of events going on, right? But right now, that's just something else to throw out there that might be why it's slow, because people on the street always talk, yo, is this slow? Are you getting a lot of orders? No, I'm not getting a lot of orders. And if you're talking to a lot of people and they're not getting a lot of orders, it's probably not you. Because I kind of noticed it like last week. I was like, yo, I like forgot that I had the app on for like 2 hours, and it's not like the app interrupted me, So it's just something else to think about. Things are changing out here. Things are getting hard, yo. That recession, it's here. And like they're talking about, oh, it might not be a recession. No, it's already here. I mean, I'm looking at some of these gas prices, yo. It's not coming down out here. I mean, it might be $5, $4 where you live, but I'm telling you, out here, it's $6. I mean, it's one gas station. I don't know. It might hit $8. You never know. But anyway, can you still make money out here with UberEats? Yeah, you can, but it's getting rough. And all this UberEats I'm talking about is UberEats with a bicycle. Okay, I'm not talking about UberEats in a car. If you're talking about doing UberEats in a car, it's gonna be a completely different ball game for you, because a car, you got to deal with the traffic, the parking. A bike, you can go the wrong way on a one-way street. It's so much easier to get around on a bike. I believe in the future you're going to see less and less cars doing deliveries, and it's going to be basically all bikes. And I remember years ago, it was like the opposite. Like, it was just a few bikes out there doing deliveries, and then it sort of changed. It was like a few bikes, and then few bikes and cars, and then now it's like less cars and more bikes, because no one wants to pay freaking $5, $6, $7 for a gallon of gas when you're going to be sitting in traffic, burning that gas, not making a delivery, and then you still have to look for a parking spot, and then you can still get a freaking ticket for parking, right? I don't know, if you're in a car, it's rough, yo. I mean, people are definitely making more money on bicycles. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap this video up. Like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for that $100 super chat, and hit me up. Keep me posted. Peace out. If you need to sign up for Uber, I got a link down in the description below, but it might be a wait time. I don't think they just letting folks just jump on board like they did pre-pandemic, so just to throw that out there. But anyway, I'll see y'all later. Peace out.